Hi, everybody. I just thought that I would like to address some current events right now, especially since we are on the brink of World War III. I know the lighting's not the best in here, but that really doesn't matter when it comes down to the true aspects of what is really happening. I was looking at this article from The Sun out of the UK. And who do you think will win World War III? I don't even see that there will be a winner or a loser. Anybody who drops bombs on the other person is a coward in my eyes. It's time that we actually get rid of the bombs and get rid of fighting over basically resources. And the only reason why we're fighting is so that way we can control the population and the masses. And it's only fighting over resources, population control, and religion, what people think in their mind. So as it sits right now, we are on the brink of World War III with Russia and Iran, North Korea, and everyone else. The US has just now issued, well, we really didn't issue, we gave Syria a little dose of freedom. Some bombs dropped on some civilians, along with France and Great Britain as well. People really need to wake up, especially here in the US. I feel like we need to get a bug out bag, stock up on some food and water, because for the whole time that the US has been a country, since 1776, we have been at war for over 222 years. It's like 225. I see that as a major problem. All we're doing is policing the world, and it's not even policing the world. If they don't do what we like, we magically give them a dose of freedom. It's a dose of bullshit. People need to grow up. Trump needs to get the fuck out of office. He is truly a fucking idiot. Sorry for my language or anything, but I am tired of Trump basically doing whatever the hell he wants. If you want to get the real news, go ahead and go on to YouTube and start looking at alternative media television and other ones like that. People can't sit here and watch the local news, CNN, Fox News, any of them. It's just a crock of shit. Anyway, back to the bombings in Syria. We need to seriously band together as the American people and stand up for human rights and stand up to our government. Because if we don't, it's going to be a bigger shit show than what it is there. We have fought and started so many wars in this country that it's only a matter of time until the bloodshed is brought back to the United States. And the United States population, they have no idea. They go living their little lives here and there and go to their jobs and think that everything is just great. Well, it's really not when you look at the whole picture. Our economy is garbage. The world economy is garbage. And even if you can find a job in America, you're still broke. You can't find a job that's 40 hours anymore. You are stuck working 2 part-time jobs at 30 hours a week. So there's 60 hours a week, and you're still barely scraping by. The way that the US is run right now is a crock of shit. We are going to end up getting ourselves bombed or blown up. And people really don't have a clue because all they're worried about is our president in some stupid scandal or Casey Anthony, something that has happened damn near 20 years ago. So what I would recommend people to do now is if there is some form of a nuclear war or we do get bombs dropped on us here, go to the lowest point in your home with your food and your water. And while you're out at the store getting the food and water, you may as well pick up some duct tape as well. Because what that's going to do is if there is a nuclear bomb dropped and you are on the outskirts of it, so your house isn't obliterated at ground zero, you can go ahead and duct tape your windows and doors shut and it will keep some of the radiation out. It's still going to be a big mess, but when it comes to nuclear war, the thing to do is survive. I am talking to everybody, mostly the American public, because they have no idea what is going on in this world, and they don't care about all of the wars and everything else throughout the world. With what's happening in Syria and what has happened previously in North Korea, the American public really needs to get their head on straight and actually stand up against their government. All that you have to do is go onto YouTube and just search World War III. We are in the verge of it right now. Americans really don't care. They go on about their little lives here and there, work their meaningless jobs, and they're still broke. They don't care about anything. They care about themselves, and that's it. I've discovered this through many, many years of dealing with the public. They really don't give a shit about anybody except for themselves. Because if they did, they wouldn't be supporting all of these wars that are killing innocent people all over the world. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, purple, green. It doesn't matter. People need to stand up for what is right. We are the only species on this planet that is sitting here and killing our own species. If we were magically invaded by an alien race, all of our problems would probably magically vanish. A lot of the international community hates us. That's all that I can say. Authentic Max here says, if they care so much about what others think about them, then they should be caring about what the internationals think about them, I reckon. It's very true. People think in America that we are the greatest, and that is the biggest crock of shit. We are not number one in anything. We are in the bottom of schools, education. One of the only things that we are number one on is the number of incarcerated citizens. People here have no idea. What people need to really do is look at the real news and what is really going on in this world, instead of sitting here believing whatever CNN tells them or Fox News or anything else. All that is just keeping the American public basically whitewashed and brainwashed. They have no idea what is going on in this world, and they really don't care. They want to go on with their little normal lives and live like nothing's ever happened. People are so entitled in this country that they really don't care. And they think that everything is going to be handed to them on a silver plate, which it damn near is.